If you set the water temperature switch to cold, set the timer on the beginning of a cycle and turn it on, and the washer starts filling properly with cold water. But if you change the selection to hot water, the washer doesn't take any water at all. Or when you select hot water, the washer starts filling properly. But if you switch to cold water, the washer doesn't take any water at all. Or when you select warm water, you only get cold water, or you only get hot water. You will need to check the water mixing valve. Disconnect the washer from the wall outlet and open the controls panel. Remove the cabinet. Set your multimeter to read higher than 1000 ohms. Before you remove the wires, mark the plugs for reference. T for top and B for bottom, so you know where they go when you install the brand new water valve, okay? Go ahead and disconnect the wires from the solenoids. Take a reading between the two terminals on the top solenoid. The reading should be between 800 and 1200 ohms. And take another reading on the two terminals of the bottom solenoid. The reading should be between 800 and 1200 ohms. If one of the reading is infinity, the water valve is bad and you need to replace the complete water valve assembly. Let me show you how to make a test cord. You will need a heavy-duty extension cord or a heavy-duty cord from an all appliance. You will also need two 1/4 inch insulated quick disconnect terminals like this. If you can't get the insulated ones, get the regular 1/4 inch quick disconnect female terminals. Take the cord and cut out the ground wire. Strip the two ends like this. Crimp or solder the two quick disconnect terminals to the cord. When you finish, your test cord should look like this. You get the plug at one end, and you get two quick disconnect terminals at the other end. Disconnect the washer from the wall outlet. Open the controls panel. Remove the cabinet. Now let's check the water valve with a test cord. Make sure that the water faucets are open. Mark the wires on the solenoid for reference. T for top and B for bottom. Disconnect the wires from the solenoids. Connect the test cord to the top solenoid. If when you connect the test cord to the wall outlet, the washer starts filling properly, and when you disconnect the test cord from the wall outlet, the washer stops filling, that side of the water valve that you're checking is working properly. Connect the test cord to the bottom solenoid. If when you connect the test cord to the wall outlet, the washer starts filling properly, and when you disconnect the test cord from the wall outlet, the washer stops filling, that side of the water valve that you're checking is working properly. If one of the solenoids on the water valve doesn't work properly, you will need to replace a complete water valve assembly. Turn the water faucets off. Put a towel on the floor under the water valve to catch any water dripping from the water valve or from the fill hoses. Disconnect the two fill hoses from the water valve. Compress the carbine clamp and move it out of the way. And remove the hose. Disconnect the wires from the solenoids. Remove the water valve holding screw and remove the bad water valve. Lift it up and take it right out. Install the new water valve. Set it in place. And screw in the holding screw. Connect the wires to the solenoids. Install the hose and secure it with the corbin clamp. Connect the two fill hoses to the water valve, the cold water on top and the hot water on the bottom. Install the cabinet and close the controls panel. Turn the water faucets on and try the washer to see how it works.